For 3,000 years, the Craxmody Empire had been the undisputed masters of the galaxy. Born on Infernus, a death world of volcanic hellcapes, acid storms, and gravity 3 times galactic standard, they were living weapons. 9 feet tall, covered in natural armor plating, with redundant organs and blood that could melt steel, the Craxmody had never met a species that could match them. They ruled through fear, and rightfully so. When negotiations failed, they'd simply land a single Craxmody warrior on a planet. The surrender usually came within hours. Then humanity applied for membership in the Galactic Council. Supreme Warlord Thrax reviewed the application with amusement. Earth? Deathworld Classification 7.3? He laughed, a sound like grinding stone. Barely qualifies. Infernus is 9.8. Send a junior assessor to reject their application. Junior Assessor Vrecht arrived on Earth expecting another easy intimidation mission. The humans sent a small diplomatic team to meet him. An elderly Japanese woman, a young Nigerian man, and a middle-aged Australian woman. Welcome to Earth, the Australian Ambassador Chin said cheerfully. Fancy a barbecue? We're throwing one in your honor. Vrecht towered over them, letting his natural heat radiance raise the temperature around him. Most species would already be backing away. The humans just smiled and handed him a beer. I am here to assess your worthiness, Vrecht growled. Your planet barely qualifies as a death world. You have no natural armor, no redundant organs, no acid blood. How have you even survived? The Nigerian diplomat, Dr. Adeyemi, chuckled. Oh, we're creative. Had to be. Want to see? What followed was the most disturbing tour of Vrecht's life. They showed him Australia, where humans lived alongside creatures so venomous that death came in minutes. That's a box jellyfish, Ambassador Chin said casually. Killed my uncle. We still swim here, though. Just have to be careful. They took him to Alaska, where humans thrived in temperatures that would freeze Craxmody blood solid. An old Inuit woman offered him whale blubber. Keeps you warm, she said, seemingly immune to cold that made Vrecht's armor crack. In the Amazon, he watched humans navigate waters filled with creatures that could strip flesh from bones in seconds. Piranhas aren't that bad, their guide said. It's the candor of fish you really need to worry about. But it was the history lesson that truly unsettled him. We've died from everything, Dr. Adeyemi explained, pulling up holographic displays. Plagues, wars, natural disasters. The Black Death killed a third of Europe. We rebuilt. The Toba eruption nearly made us extinct, left maybe 10,000 humans alive. We came back. We've been hit by asteroids, ice ages, supervolcano eruptions. And the wars, the elderly Japanese diplomat Ms. Takahashi added quietly. We've killed more of ourselves than any death world ever could. But we learned something each time. How to survive better. How to work together when it matters. Vrecht's report to the Craxmody Empire was brief but disturbing. Infernus creates warriors through hostile environment. Earth creates adapters through everything trying to kill them, including themselves. Craxmody evolved to be weapons. Humans evolved to survive weapons. Recommend immediate alliance before they realize they don't need us. Supreme Warlord Thrax dismissed the recommendation. When humanity's council application was formally rejected, he expected them to accept it meekly. Instead, humans did something unprecedented. They started their own council. Within a decade, the human cooperative included dozens of species, mostly those tired of Craxmody oppression. Humans shared technology freely, asked for cultural exchange instead of submission, and most disturbingly, taught other species their adaptability. How? Thrax demanded when half the galaxy had joined the human cooperative. They're weak. They die from simple falls. His advisor pulled up combat footage from a human Craxmody encounter. A human soldier, armor cracked, arm broken, had continued fighting using tactics no Craxmody would consider. Guerrilla warfare. Psychological operations. Chemical weapons that targeted specific Craxmody biology. They're not stronger, the advisor said quietly. They just refuse to stop. When they fall, they get up. When they die, others learn from it. They don't survive their death world by being invincible. They survive by being unstoppable. The Craxmody Empire fell not through conquest, but through obsolescence. Why serve masters who ruled through fear when you could join partners who thrived through cooperation? The last entry in Craxmody Imperial records was a single line: we were the strongest. They were the survivors. In the end, that mattered more.